Alright guys, you're back with the Beaver Sun Garage. So, looks like a lazy Thursday around here. Dog over there hanging out with a kitten, Bono baby, and the other kitten's over there too. Black one's there and the red one. Just kind of hanging out. So, we got at it here. We got both lawnmowers and we've been loading these tires and hauling these tires out of here, and they're being disposed of through a service. I have to put them in my truck, and then I have to take them over to the landfill. And they don't put them in the landfill, but that's where it's going. It's going to a landfill, and then they take them and shred them up. And I don't know what I guess they recycle the rubber. I really don't know what they do. But yeah, it's $3 a tire. So yeah, and I have to take them to them. For I think for 50 cents more, they'll come get them. So I didn't out for that. I should have, but right now I'm just loading them up and putting them in the pickup truck and then hauling them down there. So I've already hauled one load down. I took 20 tires down, and I don't know what that is right there. And 20 tires times, $3, that's $60. So yeah, I'm just gonna be able to afford to get rid of them a little at a time. And I just can't really afford it. Just keep hauling them out here and paying to get rid of them. So we'll get this cleaned up, and then we'll have to wait on, because there's more tires around here. There's a lot more tires around here. They're in the driveway. They're down there in that cubby hole down there. There's still some down in there. I didn't touch that down in there. There's a couple there, a couple there. There's a pile out here still. These are all 1-ton, 8-lug Chevrolet, and also what they call a bub wheel. I don't know if I ever showed you guys what a bub wheel is, but here's a typical 8-lug, 3/4 ton, 1-ton, single axle Chevrolet rim and tire. Here is a Chevrolet bub wheel. There's the difference. See how it's kind of bubbed out? Yeah, these are bub wheels. And there's about 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them lined up right there. Then there's a Chevy Rally pickup truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 lugs. We got a lot of them 8 lugs. Got a lot of them. Got a lot of those vehicles that use that. Of course, this here, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's 8 lug too. So you can put these standard ones on a vehicle that has 8 lugs. You can go with that kind of rim or that kind of rim, but if it's got the long studs, the dual, you want to use them. So and we're hauling 4 out here, 4 there, so that's 8 with 2 loads. And we've had as many as 6 in one trailer. Just depends on the size of the tire. If it's a truck tire or a car tire, these are some big truck tires there. That's a car tire there, I believe. And over there's a mixture of car tires. So there you go. So we got that getting cleaned up. We did some cleaning over here. Got all these wheels moved out here, cleaned up. Still got to do a little weed eating. That's looking better. Got some more tires there. See, I just, everywhere you look, there's more tires to deal with, and then more tires to deal with, more tires. And it's just, I let it get, to the point where, I got to do something about it. I got tires stacked up over here. I got tires stacked up here, but we're on it, so we're hauling them out of here and get rid of them. And ones with rims on them, we're holding on to them. Anything with a rim on it, especially if it's a rim that it's a popular one around here, maybe like a Mopar Rally, or maybe a Keystone Classic, or maybe a Buick, wheel, limited slots. Of course, we're going to hold on to them. We're going to hold on to any kind of like centerline tricks type wheel, 5-lug Fords, we're going to hold on to another Rally. There's all kinds of them around here. I just got a slew of, here's some Buick Riviera 5-lug. There's some hole shot wheels for a GM, 4.5-inch bolt pattern, 5-lug Ford pickup. And we got a lot of these Kragers and Rockets and mag wheels and, you know, so old Assten style wheels there. Got some of them too. Got some turbine Mustang 4-lug wheels for like a GT 5.0 Fox body. Some more Kragers, you know, more rallies. There's some Chevrolet Z28. Another Krager. You know, we caught them, you know. We just got a collection of them. And it wasn't no big deal back in the day, you know, to collect these. It was easy, you know. But now it's time to move on and get rid of some of them. I don't want to, you know, burden my son with all this. And we're going to get this all cleaned up for him. And when I'm eventually, you know, passed on to the, you know, uh, to heaven, he won't have to deal with it. So I'm going to get it all cleaned up. We're just getting this, you know, together, getting it done, you know. Probably move these blocks. I don't know what I'm going to do with all them blocks, but I'm going to move them blocks, move these wheels, that cherry picker, that go-kart, a couple more things in there, you know, some more tires that are there to the right, and then inside there, I want to get all them out of there. Then I'm going to fire up my leaf blower, my still, and I'm going to try to use that along with a shovel and a rake and anything, try to clean all this debris up. You know, I may fire up just a leaf blower and blow it all out. We'll just see how it works. All right, guys, we wanted to bring you on here and show you what we're doing. We're hard at it, you know. This is, what, 7 loads now? Something like that? Yeah, I don't know, maybe 8. I don't know, I got a pickup truck load full. So, and I got another pickup truck. I could load it, and then I got a trailer I could load it. So, yeah, I can load all these trucks I got and then start hauling it, you know, that way. And just take one truck and then another truck, and then I got a trailer, which is a 8-foot truck bed trailer, and just hooked that in one of the trucks and haul that. Yeah, we'll get it. Pretty happy yesterday that we got some of this stuff fixed around here. The Club Cadet, for some reason, has got a crankcase full of gas, so we have to drain the oil in it. That's why it's over here, so I get another oil change. And then my boy fixing that, and one of our trolling haters said something about it, you know, and he's referring to me how I treat the younger generation. Dude, you're 8 up, man. You are just 8 up, dude. You got a singer's problem. I never said anything about Jeff's kid. The only thing I said about Jeff's kid was I feel sorry for that kid because his dad, the kid's dad, is a drug addict. And the grandpa is a drug addict. So, yeah, I feel sorry for the kid. It's the only thing I ever said. And then you said about my son. My son's handicapped. So you're going to sit there and make fun of a handicapped kid that actually they said at the school that he would never, ever, ever be able to hold a job, drive a car, do anything, become productive, do anything in life. And he's defied those odds. He can take this carburetor off, take it apart, clean it, put it back on. He goes to work every day. He's got a job. He's got, like, 19 cars? Yeah, he can drive anything except for a stick. He can't drive a stick, but he's handicapped. He's severely handicapped. And this guy wants to sit there and bash on my son. Dude, you know, just keep that up, because I'm going to bring out, a whole new wave of videos on you. Just keep it up. You really don't want me to do it. You know, you're the biggest pussy on YouTube. This guy carries a gun because he's a pussy. And him and his father shit on people and rob people. So he has to carry this gun because he's going to get his ass kicked. And he's going to pull that gun, and he's going to pull it on somebody. And you watch, he'll end up getting shot with his own gun. And it's going to happen to you. And you've already got a little taste of the bad karma I told you about. He's got a blown out knee, and now he's reduced to sitting there in his little cubicle house of his, because his house is about the size of a cubicle, with no gutters on it because they sold it for crack money. Yeah, it's a shack he lives in with his dad, and he's cooped up in the house making videos with his greasy hair and his nasty ass, facial hair that he won't shave, he won't bathe, he won't wash his hair. Nasty kid. You're just nasty. Hey, while you're sitting there doing nothing, why don't you go get in the bathtub and wash that nasty ass of yours? All right, guys, that's enough of that. These guys just, They think they're really doing something, and they're not going to get. How's your channel doing, buddy? How's your other channel doing, buddy? You got 3 channels. How's your other channel doing, buddy? You ain't going to get monetized in any of your channels. You'll never get monetized. You'll never have enough viewing hours. You'll never have enough subscribers to pull it off with the viewing hours. You won't be able to do it. Why? Because you're shit. You treat people like shit. There's no one likes you. And I don't even know why you're even still on YouTube. But hey, I guess that's what makes this world go around, You can let, garbage, just total trash, people, on YouTube, And they shouldn't allow that, They shouldn't allow somebody that does what he does on YouTube, stealing people's videos, stealing people's contents. That's going to come to an end. Guarantee it. You're going to lose your channel, just like Jap lost the other one. Yeah, that Dipstick. Yeah, Dipstick one. He lost that channel. Cease and desist on that channel. Cannot make any more videos. Can never longer go anywhere with that channel. And that's what he gets. So anyway, guys, we thought we'd just bring you on here and show you what we're doing right now. We're cleaning up. We're back to that. I said I was going to do it yesterday, and I'm on it. I was supposed to have a helper, and a helper didn't make it, so I'm going to be doing this all alone. So I've been doing it all alone since this morning, since I started on it. It's looking so much better over here. It really is. I mean, really, all you got to do is get rid of these tires, that cherry picker, that go-kart, and a couple more wheels, and I can get my cars in here. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to go ahead and do everything I just said there, clean all these blocks up, clean this whole hillside up, and then get back in there and get all the wheels and tires. There's a rear end in there too. All that out of there, and then clean it all up. I may even break out the pressure washer. We're going to try the leaf blower, see if I can't blow the dirt out of it and clean it up that way. If not, I'm going to get a garden hose, which I have numerous, and pressure wash it. I don't really want to do that, but, got to do what I got to do. So, come back, stay a little longer. Check out the other, 5,000 videos we got out right now. Check out the other 4,999 videos. There's more than that. Over 5,000 videos. Check out our channel. Like, tag, share, follow. Tell a buddy, tell a friend about Beamer and Son Garage. And, check out some of the channels we like. We like Vice Grip Garage. We like Old Man's Garage. They don't know us, but we like them. We like Pole Barn Garage. We like Dylan McCool. We like Thunderhead 289. He's not doing too much, but he's still making a video from time to time. Check out those channels. Enjoy your life. And don't be a troll. Don't be a drama king. Don't be a male Karen, a Matt. Don't be a Matt. That's a male Karen, guys. Don't be a Matt. Don't be like these guys, and live long and prosper. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. It's looking better.